Well, that's cooking, so let's keep cooking, I guess. Edit, edit swaps. Okay. So what I'm doing right now is I'm checking layered material swaps because one of the main things that I prefer, and we're gonna circle around to that thing that, as much as it sounds like a real asshole thing to say, is that um, I'm not doing this for everybody else. I'm doing this for myself more so than anything. That's not. I mean, I hate saying that because it makes you sound like a fucking ass, but I mean that's kind of what it boils down to. I'm gonna have to do a swap on that. I'm gonna have to figure out what material I need to put on that because it's not got any material on it. And one of the things that I wanted to do was remove all of the decals. Yeah. Is remove most of the decals. So what I'm doing right now is as you saw, I adjusted some of the layered material swap and basically bulk deleted the decals. Some of them are decals, some of them are normals only, which I don't know the fuck that's all about. It's a higher level of detail, spot. But I've found that I prefer this smooth, no decal. It still has the fine line, and that will be very important with what I'm doing with this mod later, and that is to show you. We go to normals only 1, and you get something like that. So I would rather it not have any decals, but that way I can do color swap on it and be good to go. So right now I'm just going through. These are my statics, and what I'll do with these is if I need to, which I don't think I will now that I've got everything set up, is I can duplicate, like, I'll duplicate one of these and put it in a different direction. And it should now, since I think just about everything in the pack-ins has been replaced with my own version of the static. When I drop it in, it should be good to go. If not, I will replace it with one of my statics that have now been modified with layer material swaps that won't affect any of the other ones, even like the ones in game. So aiming for 0 hard edit. And then I'm going to have to figure out how to, say, for example, on this one, find out which one of these motherfuckers is this gold color. Sorry, I'm flashbanging myself too, so don't feel bad. Ships, Hope Tech, metal, steel, painted, 01 light brown. Painted, 01 light brown, 01 matte. Yeah, well, I can't help it. Welcome to the creation kit. You better get used to that fucking shit. You better learn to love it, sir. So I'll do a material swap for that. and get rid of that fucking bronze or whatever the fuck that shit is. Bullshit. The real question is, do I want it to be dark? Because it's going to affect all pieces. So it'll make it dark out to here with this. And I can do the light gray. And the biggest thing is I'm going to have to figure out what fucking... how what gets painted. That's the next big hurdle, is to figure out how each part gets painted and adjust it into a way that makes sense for myself and everybody else. So like I know when you paint this piece, these little details are separate from everything else. So right now we're just checking our material swaps. We've got caps, dish, hull, angled. Swaps, got it. Okay, done. Yeah. Stop it. Take the rest of these. I don't know what fucking use this piece is gonna have, but you know what? Somebody will figure it the fuck out and make use of it. I thought it was cool. I wasn't gonna axe it, so there it is. I can make it like a cool engine mount at least. Oh, actually, you know what? That would probably work. No, no, I don't think it would. Thought maybe it might work good behind the stick up too far. No, it wouldn't. I don't think. Don't know. Hmm. Somebody will find use for it somewhere. I might have to look into adding the thruster animation to the pack-ins for these. The braking engine. All right, so those all got the material swaps, so that's good. All right, old man. Thanks for hanging out. Ship's dark painted metal 01 matte. Show object and tree view. New. Demo. Ships, Deimos, Metal Base 01. Oops. Shit. Materials, ships, Deimos. Materials, ships, Deimos. Metal Base, that's beige. Metal Base 01 matte. Alright, so this is the material we're looking to swap. Alright, okay, we got that. And now let's look to what we got. We're gonna with the dark color. So, materials, ship common, ship's dark painted metal 01. Dark gray metal 01. Okay. So let's go back to all, and then we're gonna go find our dish. Edit. Bitch, that wasn't all of it. What the fuck? It's supposed to be the whole damn thing. Yeah, see, that highlights the whole damn thing, so that should have been in its fucking entirety. Yep. Metal, one. Metal. Oh, wait a minute. That might be why. Oops. Bitch. No, you dirty bitch. Metal base. What the fuck? It swamps. Well, thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I try. Yeah, that doesn't look like that's gonna work. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. Maybe it's just not rendering it in the fucking. But that should be it. Shot in the preview window just fine. I don't know why it's not showing here just fine. That's something we'll find out later on in game. Alright, which one of you assholes is 00? Okay, so there was no pivot pack in there. Alright, so let's see. Alright, that's not. Y'all give me just a second. I'm sitting here. I'm trying to figure out what the hell I'm going to do next. Which part of the path we want to chase. See, this is something else that's really important that a lot of people overlook. Um, I need to break this down farther, actually, now that I sit here and look at it. It's going to be a whole lot easier to keep track of. And I don't care to add another branch in the tree. This shit don't bother me. And it's good for me later on, so. Oh shit. Forgot to do my backward slash. Got it on that one. I don't know when the fuck I forgot it on the other one. Dish cap. Slash. It's just different. Okay, so what this is doing is it is changing the where it's going to be in the tree. And the reason why that is important is it helps you keep track of what you're doing, especially if you're going to end up with a bunch of the same parts in different directions. It's good for doing comparisons to make sure you have all the same between. It's good just to be able to quickly reference. So, say for example, I have a problem with pack-in because of this line right here, and the way I have it set up is I can find it rather quickly. So it won't take effect until I reload, but at least it's there. So, I can come in here and the cap will be split. It'll go one more step down in the tree. And because there's two different types. They're both caps, but this one's shaped different than the other one. So. Mm-hmm. We're going to go ahead and reload just so we can see that. We're going to start doing flips. Oh, not a lot, Goose. We changed from playing game to build mod. So, yep, I think we're going to start doing the flips for the Deimos parts. That's kind of my plan is to chunk out each manufacturer and complete them. And so we'll go ahead and do the flips because yeah, we'll go ahead and do the flips, and then that will help. What we'll be able to do is no, I won't be able to do it in Inspector. It's all right, it's no big deal. So my option after that will be a couple different ways to go about it once all the flips are done, and I go to start doing the color variants. Um, and it's either make movable statics of each of the colors, which I think would honestly be just kind of a flat out waste of resources, or I can go in and edit each one and do the material swap in the pack in. And I'm trying to think. Let's look at that real quick. Edit render window. So, holy shit, my fly cam speed was way too high. So let's. The biggest thing is trying to lay this out and understanding what I can and can't do. Really. Let's see. Let's see if there is a quick hotkey for find and replace. Because even if I apply the keyword for the color swap, like if I were to add it right here, it only gives it the opportunity to have the color swap. It doesn't force it. So I'm trying to figure out if there's a way to do this in mass without having to open each pack in. All right. So okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Edit render window. We got nothing. All right. Perfect. So we're gonna bring in. We're gonna drop our bow in. We're gonna W and roll this bitch over so we can see it a little better. And then we are going to property it into place. 0, 0, 0. All right. So there's our cell view. Now let's just cell edit material swaps. Our fault. Didn't do shit. But what it did, probably give it the fucking possibility of it. Yeah, sure did. And that's it. That's all it gave it. Fuck. Really? Flops. Yeah. So, uh, I mean, the fucking thing's gonna be a large master, anyways. But it's the limit. The limit's what's got me concerned. Because just the overwhelming number of forms can really drive this up. So if I were to make, so right now from here to here, I would duplicate that. Well, the plugs, no. So from here to here, and this is just for this. So doesn't include anything else. I mean, what is that? I'd have to do what, about 8 times, I think. So it'd be 9 total of each one of those. There's got to be a way to do this that I don't know or understand. Because I mean, yeah, okay, I can do it. I can do it on the base object, but then I would have to have a base object 1 to 2 per color. It would be a lot easier if I could just do it in the pack in, right? So I'm not having to duplicate the base item. So this doesn't seem like it wants to work. If I were to, no. I mean, I guess maybe that is the only way to do it. Yeah, but the keyword, it's the same thing, right? Is that it just gives it the possibility. Right, for your ammo boxes to make those, you had to make a new one of each, right? I'd have to create a keyword for the color swap, which is no big deal, but um Here. Yeah, so I mean, no, yes. Layer material swap, red. Swap keyword. Yeah, I shouldn't need that, right? Because now it's my own. Why? Did it fucking create a new one anyways? I seen the fucking shit drop down. Did it make a new one anyways? Yeah, it sure fucking did. No, it didn't. That's Docker. I don't know why I saw it move. Maybe it just finally added the fucking. Oh, it moved the keyword. That's why. That's why I saw it move. Okay. So test, edit. Oh, no. Add. All red material swap. Okay. No. Oh, motherfucker. Which is still the same damn problem, honestly. It acted like it tried to change it. I grabbed the emissive layer material swap for the red, not the actual fucking material swap that I needed for the lines. Which I mean, it should have. That render window. Nope, still nothing. And it didn't do the lights either. So fuck. We are just currently trying to learn this shit together. You don't know until you try, right? Edit. Oh, so it didn't like whatever I did there. It did away with it. Oh, because it moved it. Yeah, okay. So, hey, cat. Fuck. I don't wanna. Red. Bye, I guess. Okay, apply. Okay. Make it work for its money right now. No, it still killed it. Whatever it did, it killed it. Yeah. Okay, we broke the shit out of it. I mean, already is. This is my duplicate model that I dropped in. The fuck? Fuck you mean? Oh god damn it. Ooh, that was fucking why? Why is that going everywhere? Why the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, that makes sense. That makes fucking sense. Why is my Oh, for fuck's sake. I think I royally fucked up here. I want to see if it did the same shit that it did the other night. Oh shit. Cat, you're almost there. Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how my layered material swap got attached to fucking everything. Okay, so it didn't do what I thought it did. That's nice. But it's still showing fucking all kind of places. And that doesn't make any fucking sense why it's being used somewhere else. Why is it being used elsewhere? And not, why is my blue swap all of a sudden showing that it's being used? It wasn't showing it before. The fuck? Uh, ah, I know why. I know why. This, right here, this motherfucker. That's why. Okay. That's why. That's exactly why. Okay, so I can ditch. I'm gonna have to do a new one. Remove the keyword. That should be all I have to do there. Right, because now I have my swap collection. Yes. Okay, so it's now that. Well, no, it's that keyword. It's that fucking keyword. Okay. So these need to come out of there. Okay. Fly. All right. So we can redo our swaps here. Um, ship common, ships normal. Ship normal, maybe. That fucking S. Ships decal normal, Matt 01. Okay, and we're swapping it to materials. Starfall, red. Okay. Um, so let's open our red swap collection. Add an entry. Bring this back in. Ships. Ship common. Ship submissive.